What's up, guys? It's Dante from East Coast Gridiron. Wanted to go ahead and get you some highlight from, up to this point's practices. It is Wednesday, the 26th of July, and I've gathered some Twitter clips and a bunch of clips throughout the day that people have been posting. Now, just wanted to react to them and give you guys a show of what's going on in the NFL as far as training camp. There's been some really exciting highlights, a lot to be excited about for a lot of teams. So let's just jump right into the first one. So this one was Saquon Barkley after signing his contract. First day of practice, Dan Jones makes a throw to the sidelines and makes that little grab right there. They got it looks like their helmets look like a big piece of popcorn right now with them. I forget what you call those things, like the halos or something like that. But yeah, man, goes ahead and makes that sideline catch, showing that he can be a threat in the pass game as well. And I'm sure Giants fans are super excited to see him back in practice and doing his thing. Let's head over to the Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young apparently had himself a day, making this pass down the field to DJ Chark, right on the money between two defenders. Been trying to tell people about DJ Chark, man. He's still got a lot in the tank. And, not DJ, but Bryce Young is showing that he's still got some arm talent after college, and see how it's going to relate over to the NFL. Acting like it disappeared, but it didn't. Dude's a rookie. But yeah, he's going to be an absolute monster. It looks like they've already named him the starter, and practice has just started for them as well. So really nice pass. Let's watch it one more time, because I thought when I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness. So it goes and steps back, throws his ball right downfield, right into where DJ Chark is the only one that could get that pass. Hey man, the kid's gonna be good. Sky Moore doing some dirty things right here. Y'all was talking about the Tyreek Hill replacement. Look at that, the dude got some burners, was able to reach out, grab the ball. Man, there's gonna be a lot to be excited for down there in Kansas City too, as he's, his second year into the system out of Western Michigan. Look at that. If he can do that, on a consistent basis, Patrick Mahomes might find his Tyreek Hill replacement right there in Sky Moore. I was really high on him after I watched the film towards the draft, when people were talking about him out of Western Michigan, and I didn't see a lot. And I went back and watched a lot of his film, and this is exact stuff that he's going to give you right here. He's going to be a burner. As long as he can be consistent, it's going to be insane how good they're going to be again. I mean, this is not like a highlight, but we're going to show all the ins and outs, all the clips. So this is Jordan Phillips and Von Miller go ahead and stretching out. They're actually on the PUP list right now. So they weren't participating in practice, but you love to see this out of these two guys, especially Von Miller being such a veteran and, a bright spot on that defense, trying to get himself better. At least he's doing something there with his guys in practice, and he's not sitting out. There's a lot to be excited for the Bills when you see this type of stuff happen. And, everybody knows how vicious and how good Von Miller can be. So, not really a highlight, but I guess a highlight in many other ways for the Buffalo Bills fans. I know they love to see this, this type of stuff happening. Next thing up, we want to show, Jordan Love. I know a lot of people don't get excited about the net drills, but he's putting these balls on the money. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to be excited about for Green Bay. If he can be a little bit of what Brett Favre was, and a little bit of what Aaron Rodgers of with his own little, sprinkling his own little style of play. If he could be as consistent as those two, the Green Bay Packers are going to be in good hands. I'm not a big fan of him, but we'll see. I don't think he's going to do that well, but still, you love to see an accurate quarterback, no matter what it is, if it's a human or gotta get themselves back in the groove, man. The fundamentals. That's what we're talking about here. After he signed his huge contract, look at the kids are out there for Lamar Jackson. You love to see this. You love to see Lamar Jackson. Still going to be a fan favorite, still going to be a weapon. All of us here at ECG got him in our top 10 still. I think I personally had him at number 7, I believe. But yeah, man, this is a good sight to see. The kids are so excited. You love to see this out of players. There was another clip that I wasn't able to grab of Josh Allen. hugging up on a little girl that was super excited to see him. But this is what, you know, these little kids live for. These are heroes to these kids, man. So, you know, you love to see this type of stuff. Again, another highlight in many different ways. And the New York Giants, newly drafted Jalen Hyatt out of Tennessee. Looking like they're trying out some drills and some end arounds for the wide receivers, you know, because, you know, Saquon Barkley is injury prone. So I guess they're just, you know, vetting out all options here. But, you know, putting on the burners like he did in college. He's known to be that speedster. So I guess they're just getting him more involved in the running game just to see what it's about. Again, this is the first day or the first couple of days of practice for some of these guys. But still, you know, you like to see this type of stuff being worked on. Now, everybody knows I'm a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. I'm not super high on Trevor Lawrence, but newly signed Calvin Ridley stretching out, grabbing this pass. Now, if he can do this consistently throughout the season and prove that he's still one of the top guys after sitting out a year making a bonehead decision, I would love to see this man on Sundays. Newly rocking that number 0, one of the first, you know, players in the NFL to say that they were going to be rocking the number 0. But stretching out, getting that pass, man. Everybody loves to see this. I know there's still some fans of Calvin Ridley out there, and we wish nothing but success for the guys. Tua Tagovailoa, can he do it? Got his arm all sleeved up with the Polynesian artwork, and he's got his arm ready to throw passes like this. I wouldn't say that this is the best pass in the world, but hey, you know, like I said, the first days of practice for a lot of these guys, getting their connection back going with the GoPro right on his helmet. But you know, Holland got a hand in there. Jalen Waddle still came down with the catch. That hand and eye coordination still on point. Looks like they've been working on that in the offseason too. Everybody knows him and Tyreek Hill are going to be absolute demons. So let's head over to Jacksonville. Zay Jones running a route, but look how fast Calvin Johnson gets off his break. Or not Calvin Johnson, Calvin Ridley. My goodness, showing the speed. Looks like that year off was, you know, he was working on some things. Obviously, look how fast he gets off his route. I don't know if Zay Jones was just not running 100%. So, you know, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But Calvin Johnson is out here to prove, or I keep saying Calvin Johnson, Calvin Ridley's out here to prove a point that he's going to probably be, you know, if not our number 1 guy, he'll definitely be our number 2 guy sitting behind Christian Kirk. But I love Zay Jones, man. I think he was an unsung hero of our offense last year. Newly signed Darren Waller. I've seen a couple of highlights. Some of them were hard to see, but this is one of the best highlights that we saw from camp today from the Giants, and people are already talking about Darren Waller being an absolute weapon. Apparently he had a really good day of practice today, and Daniel Jones was just absolute lighting the field up too. The dude's arm looks super strong, and you know, Darren Waller's out there looking like a wide receiver, man. I'm glad that they're getting DJ some help. Everybody knows how I feel about Daniel Jones. Kyle Pitts, I mean, this is not anything crazy. This is one thing that the Falcons did highlight, but it looks like Kyle Pitts is healthy, ready to go, out there catching some passes. I know a lot of people are big Kyle Pitts fans, and we're like, free my boy Kyle Pitts, free my boy Kyle Pitts. I know the Falcons rather have him than not have him. So seeing him healthy again, out there catching passes is always a good thing. So shout out to Kyle Pitts. So another fan favorite. Hey man, you got the kids out there in Baltimore. They're loving it today. They got Lamar Jackson, the OBJ's out there. You know, he's slapping up the kids. Not slapping in the bad way, but out there dapping up the kids, man. And they're all getting excited. Him, you know, out there signing autographs and, you know, making the kids happy. You love to see this too. We wonder how good he's going to be this season as well after battling a couple injuries and sitting out pretty much all last year. So you know, you love to see this out of camp too, getting those guys and those kids and those fans excited down there in Baltimore. So let's hit up another net drill. Oh my goodness, Dak Prescott rolling out of the pocket, hitting up on the net. Bam, right on the money. You love to see this, man. Again, let's not sit here and act like that's not impressive. I want to see people on Twitter and on YouTube post you hitting up the net like this after rolling out the pocket. So at least they're working on this stuff. But for you Dallas Cowboy fans, there goes a highlight right there, and just watching Cooper Rush just walk around after, you know, Dak Prescott is making a beautiful pass here. Justin Ross. We know that this dude was sitting out due to injury. Finally got signed by the Chiefs. Looking healthy, looking like his old Clemson days right here, catching balls on the sideline, going up and grabbing a few. I think that was over Trent McDuffie on this second highlight here. Nah, number 22, I forget who that is, but looks like the Chiefs are rolling, man. You seen the Sky Moore highlight, seen the Justin Ross highlight. Everybody's looking great out there. So that has been pretty much the first couple of days of practice, especially from today. I'll try to post more highlights as the weeks go on. If I can grab them, I have time just to record a video and kind of break it down with you guys. I know it's nothing technical. I know it's a lot to be excited for a lot of teams. I kind of take these moments and times as a grain of salt, but you do like to see the improvement of some players and just how excited fans are. Let me know if you got any highlights. Hit us up on Twitter, ECG_TWT, Instagram, ECG_IG, anywhere. We got all the link should be down in the description. This has been Dante from East Coast Gridiron. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys next time.